Your dog does something incredibly specific when they fully, truly trust you. Not when they are just happy to see you, not when they are begging for a treat or wagging their tail because you walked through the front door. I am talking about absolute 100% trust. And the truth is, the vast majority of dog owners walk right past these moments every single day without ever realizing what they just witnessed. When you study canine behavior deeply, you quickly learn one foundational rule. Love and trust are not the same emotion. Your dog can love you fiercely, they can enjoy your presence, and they can be bonded to you, but still harbor tiny pockets of doubt or insecurity. Trust is something entirely different. Trust is a conscious choice an animal makes to drop its survival instincts because of you. Today, we are going to look at the 6 rare, subtle behaviors that prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that your dog has handed you their ultimate trust. Let us start with number 1, the vulnerable posture of sleep. Have you ever walked into the room and found your dog sleeping completely on their back, legs completely flopped open with their chest and belly fully exposed to the world? It looks hilarious and it makes for a cute photo, but biologically it represents something profound. To an animal, the underbelly is the absolute most sacred and dangerous part of the body to leave unguarded. It houses all their vital organs, completely unprotected by a thick rib cage or heavy muscle. In the wild, exposing this area is an existential threat. Millions of years of evolution have hardwired your dog's brain to guard that belly at all costs. If a dog feels even a fraction of a percent of unease, anxiety, or environmental stress, their natural instinct is to sleep curled up tightly in a ball, protecting their core and keeping their limbs tucked so they can spring into action at a millisecond's notice. So, when your dog chooses to drift off into deep sleep right next to you, completely belly up and utterly defenseless, they are performing a silent act of faith. They are telling you, without words, that they believe you are their ultimate shield. They are stating that as long as you are in the room, the world is perfectly safe, and they can fully afford to turn off their survival radar. That brings us directly to number 2, the offering of their most prized possession. This behavior is frequently misunderstood by owners. Your dog trots into the living room, holds up their absolute favorite squeaky toy, or drops that one specific, heavily chewed tennis ball directly onto your lap. Most people immediately assume the dog just wants a game of fetch. They pick it up and throw it. But if you watch closely, sometimes your dog does not even want to play. They just drop it there and watch you, or they sit closely with it, resting against your leg. To understand why this is a sign of deep trust, you have to think about resource guarding. In the canine world, high-value items like food, bones, and favorite toys are things to be protected. Protecting these items from others is a basic survival instinct. If a dog does not fully trust someone, they will turn their back while chewing, hover over the object, or carry it away to a hidden corner of the house. When your dog willingly brings their absolute number 1 possession to you and drops it at your feet, they are not just looking for entertainment. They are sharing a piece of their wealth. They trust you so deeply that they know you will not steal it, destroy it, or take it away from them. The next time your dog does this, do not just blindly throw the toy immediately. Take a second, look at them, and acknowledge the gesture. It is a moment of profound vulnerability that deserves a brief pause. Number 3 is a behavior that tests the very limits of your bond, allowing you to handle their most sensitive zones without resistance. Every dog has regions on their body that their instincts tell them to protect fiercely. Their paws, their ears, their muzzle, and their tail. These areas are packed with nerve endings, making them highly sensitive, but they are also critical tools for defense and movement. If you have ever tried to clip the nails of a dog who is anxious, you know exactly how strong their self-preservation instinct is. They pull away, they panic, they squirm, and they treat the situation like a battle for survival. Now, let us be clear. Most dogs genuinely dislike having their paws held or their ears inspected. It is uncomfortable for them. But a dog who possesses absolute, unwavering trust in their owner will override that physical discomfort. They might not enjoy the nail trim or the ear cleaning, but they will completely relax their muscles and let you do it anyway. They look at you and decide that even though they do not understand why you are touching their sensitive paws or looking into their ears, they know for an absolute certainty that you would never cause them real harm. When your dog allows you to handle these fragile parts of their body without flinching or resisting, they are handing you the keys to their physical safety. We are exactly halfway through our list, and I want to pause here because I have intentionally saved the most surprising and psychologically advanced behaviors for the final portion of this video. Number 5, in particular, is a beautifully subtle emotional cue that causes many dog owners to tear up once they realize their dog has been doing it for years. Make sure you stay tuned for that one, because it changes how you look at your dog completely. Let us move into number 4, emotional checking and social referencing. Behavioral scientists use the term social referencing to describe a beautiful psychological phenomenon. You see it constantly in human history and human development, particularly with toddlers. When a very young child trips over a toy, falls down, or hears a loud, unexpected noise in the neighborhood, they do not immediately cry. Instead, they freeze and instantly look directly at their parent's face. They are reading their parent's micro-expressions to answer a single question. Am I safe or should I panic? If the parent smiles and acts calm, the child gets right back up and keeps playing. What is truly incredible is that advanced research shows dogs do the exact same thing with the humans they trust. Imagine you were out on a walk, and a garbage truck suddenly makes a loud crashing noise, or perhaps an unfamiliar, strangely dressed person approaches your property. A dog who views themselves as entirely alone in the world will immediately react with aggression or intense fear. But a dog who trusts you completely will do something different. They will stop, turn their head, and lock eyes with your face. They are social referencing you. They're asking, hey, how are we handling this? Are we safe? If they see that your body language is relaxed and your face is calm, they will literally mirror your peace. They allow your emotional state to override their own initial panic. When your dog looks to your eyes for guidance before reacting to the world, it means you are no longer just a person who feeds them. You are their compass. You are their leader. This ties beautifully into number 5, running directly to you as an emotional anchor during moments of absolute terror. Fear is the ultimate test of any relationship, human or animal. When a dog is truly terrified, when their heart is hammering against their ribs and their tail is tucked flat against their stomach, their primal brain takes complete control. Think about standard household terrors like a severe thunderstorm or local fireworks on the 4th of July. When a dog does not have a rock-solid anchor of trust in their life, their natural instinct is to isolate and hide. They will crawl deep under a bed, wedge themselves into the darkest corner of a closet, or try to disappear behind a couch. They seek physical barriers because they feel entirely unprotected. But when a dog has developed an unbreakable bond of trust with you, their entire navigation system rewrites itself. Instead of running away to a dark corner, they run directly into your space. They will push their weight against your legs, try to climb into your lap, or simply lean their head against your knee. Think about the gravity of that choice. At the exact moment their ancient instincts
are screaming at them to run away and hide from the invisible danger, they choose to run to you instead. They have categorized your physical presence as safer than any hidden cave or dark closet. To that dog, you are safety personified. Finally, we reach number 6, the quiet choice of pure proximity without a hidden agenda. This last behavior is incredibly quiet, and because it is so peaceful, it is the one that busy dog owners ignore or take for granted the most. Picture a normal evening at home. You are sitting at your kitchen table, working on a laptop, reading a book, or sitting on the couch scrolling through your phone. You are completely quiet. You're not holding any food, you haven't called their name, and you aren't doing anything interesting.
Your dog casually gets up from across the room, walks over, and quietly lies down right next to your feet. They let out a long, deep dog sigh, close their eyes, and just exist there. They do not want a treat. They do not want to go outside for a walk. They do not want you to scratch their ears. This is what psychologists call proximity for the sake of comfort. In a busy world, dogs are highly motivated by routines, food, and play. But when they choose to spend their resting energy simply being near you without demanding a single thing in return, it is a profound declaration. It means your presence alone is their reward. You are their comfort zone, their peace, and their emotional home. They don't need a game or a snack to want to be near you. Your existence is enough. Building this level of trust does not happen overnight. It cannot be bought with expensive treats, and it cannot be forced through training commands. It is built slowly, day after day, through patience, kindness, and consistency. If your dog shows even 2 or 3 of these rare behaviors, you should feel incredibly proud. You have successfully created a safe haven for another living soul. Protect that bond every single day and never take it for granted. If this deep look into canine psychology helped you understand your companion just a little bit better, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these 6 signs your dog shows you the most. Thank you so much for watching. Keep building that beautiful relationship, and I will see you in the next video.